Hi everyone, my name is Ron. Welcome to the OpenLMIS demo videos. This is the sixth in our series. In this video we're going to look at how OpenLMIS manages the fulfillment of approved requisitions. We saw in our last video how a requisition moves through the review and approval process, starting with authorization at the facility and then one or more steps of review and approval. Once it has reached the final approval stage, it's ready to be released to the warehouse for picking and packing, or as we say, converted to an order to be fulfilled by the warehouse. Although I'm logged in as super user, let's assume I'm now in the role of someone who has the rights to manage the fulfillment process. So I'm going to go look for any approved requisitions ready to be converted orders. Sure enough, there are 4 of them queued up here. An expedient step would be to simply select them all and convert them all to orders, whereupon they will be dispatched to the warehouse or warehouses that are designated to fill those orders. I'd like to show you a slightly different scenario that this screen supports. Let's consider a situation where I know the delivery truck is going to be leaving the warehouse tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to hit all the health centers in the western region. I want to make sure that all the orders for health centers in the western region are on that truck by close of business today so that they will be delivered tomorrow. And so I'm going to look through the list here and I see 2 for a facility that happens to be in the western region. I'm going to select those 2. The second one in particular, because I see here it is an emergency requisition, I definitely want to get that on the truck. And I'm going to select these 2 and convert them to orders right now so that they can be dispatched to the warehouse immediately and they'll have priority to get filled. You'll notice they've disappeared from the queue here of requisitions ready to be released. And in fact, OpenLMIS has now forwarded those to the ERP system at the warehouse, ready to be picked and packed. Let's go take a quick look at those orders now. Real quick, we'll take a look at orders in the system, and what we see here are the 2 that we just released. Sure enough, are at the top of the list. They've been released to the Manitoba warehouse, ready to be packed. You'll see here others are currently in a status of packed. An order transitions to that status when we receive back notification from the ERP system that the order has been packed, and we receive a packing list of all the items that are going to be in that shipment. You'll see other orders are in a status of received. We'll see in our next few steps how an order transitions to that status. In particular, let's go manage the POD process, or proof of delivery. POD is a document that lists all the items that are in a shipment. OpenLMIS allows you to print out the document so that the truck driver can take it out with him to the facility when he makes the delivery. And let's have a look at one of these in more detail. This particular one, we can see the items that were approved on the original requisition that are supposed to be shipped to the health center. You'll notice here we're dealing now in packs rather than dispensing unit, because the warehouse always ships packs rather than individual dispensing units. And also we see here the quantity of each item that was shipped. 3 packs approved, 3 packs shipped, 24, 24, 15, 15. You notice here, for whatever reason, the warehouse shorted this order. They originally approved 9 packs of gloves, but for some reason the warehouse only shipped 7. This document can be filled in manually. At some point it will be available to fill in on a tablet and a smartphone, but for now let's assume the paperwork has come back from the field and we're entering the data in OpenLMIS to update this delivery. And let's just say for expedience that we received 3, we received 24, we received 15, and we received 7. However, in this case we're going to return 2 because the seals were broken. At any time I can save this information as a work in process. When I'm satisfied all the information is correct and I want to commit it to the system, I can submit it, and at this point the system is asking me to confirm. What I'm really doing here is confirming this is what was delivered and what the healthcare facility agrees they have received. At this point, this order is now officially recorded in the system as received. You notice we're working on order number 17R. Let's go back and take a quick look here. And sure enough, we see order 17R has changed to a status of received. This concludes video number 6. In our next video, we'll take a look at the push or informed allocation replenishment process. Thank you for watching.